Have you ever wondered why recording your voice is crucial for mastering English pronunciation? Well, let me tell you, the power of voice recording in language learning is immense. It's like having your own personal language coach right in your pocket. Imagine you're trying to master the English language and you're practicing a particular word or phrase. You say it aloud, and to your ears, it sounds perfect. But how can we be sure? That's where voice recording comes in. By recording and listening back, you get a unique chance to hear your own voice just as others hear it. Now, this might be a little uncomfortable at first. We often cringe at the sound of our own voice. But trust me, it's a golden opportunity for self-assessment and growth. It's like holding up a mirror to your speech, allowing you to spot your strengths and areas for improvement. Let's say you're struggling with similar sounds like the vowel sounds in ship and sheep. To your ears, they might sound the same when you say them. But when you listen to a recording of your voice, you might notice a difference. That's your cue to work on distinguishing those sounds. Or maybe you're wrestling with complex consonant clusters, like in the words strength and squirrel. Again, recording your voice and listening back can be a game changer. You can slow down the playback, dissect your pronunciation, and hone in on those tricky areas. So, you see, voice recording is more than just a tech gimmick. It's a powerful tool for learning and mastering the English language. It lets you become your own teacher, guiding your progress at your own pace. It provides a platform for practice, repetition, and revision, the cornerstones of language learning. And most importantly, it gives you control over your language learning journey, empowering you to overcome the challenges and perfect your pronunciation. Because after all, identifying the challenges is the first step towards overcoming them. Now you might ask, how can I use voice recording for self-assessment? Well, let's dive into that. Imagine you've just finished recording a piece of text in English. You press the playback button, and there you are, listening to your own voice echoing back at you. It may feel a bit strange at first hearing yourself speak, but remember, this is a crucial part of the process. As you listen, pay close attention to your pronunciation. Are there certain words or sounds that didn't come out quite right? Perhaps the th sound in theater is giving you a hard time, or the R in restaurant doesn't roll off your tongue as smoothly as you'd like. These are the moments to take note of. You see, the beauty of self-assessment lies in its ability to shine a light on the areas that need improvement. When you're actively engaged in listening and assessing your own pronunciation, you're also actively learning. You're training your ear to detect subtleties in phonetics, and you're becoming more aware of the unique rhythm and melody of the English language. This process of self-assessment isn't something to dread or shy away from. Rather, it's a tool at your disposal, a tool that you can use to carve out your own path towards mastery. And the best part is, it's all in your hands. You have the power to press record, to listen, to analyze, and to improve. Now, it's important to note that self-assessment isn't about achieving perfection. No one expects you to sound like a native speaker overnight. But it is about making progress, about taking one step at a time towards your goal. It's about celebrating the small victories, like finally getting the pronunciation of squirrel right, or mastering the intonation of a tricky sentence. So don't be too hard on yourself. Embrace the process with all its ups and downs. And remember, every time you press that record button, You're not just recording your voice, you're recording your journey, your growth, and your determination to master English pronunciation. Remember, self-assessment is not about perfection, it's about progress. But voice recording isn't just a solitary practice. It's a gateway to community and collaboration. When you record your voice, you're creating a tangible piece of your language learning journey. And guess what? This journey doesn't have to be a lonely one. In fact, it's often more enriching when shared with others. Imagine you've got this voice recording. It's a snapshot of your English pronunciation skills at this very moment. What if you shared this snapshot with others? Think of your fellow language learners. They're on a similar journey, facing the same challenges and celebrating similar victories. When you share your voice recordings with them, you're inviting them into your process. You're saying, here's where I am. Can you help me get where I'm going? It's a wonderful way to foster collaboration and build a sense of camaraderie. But don't stop there. Reach out to native English speakers as well. These are the people who've been speaking English since they were toddlers. They're the ones who can provide invaluable feedback and insights into the nuances of the language. Sharing your recordings with them can be a great way to get constructive criticism and support. Of course, it might feel a bit intimidating to put yourself out there, but remember, everyone in your language learning community is there to help each other. They have all been where you are, and they're all working towards the same goal: mastering English pronunciation. Sharing your voice recordings allows you to tap into the collective wisdom and experience of your community. It opens up opportunities for feedback, encouragement, and even friendship. Plus, it adds a social element to your language learning, making it more fun and engaging. So don't be shy. Share your voice recordings. Ask for feedback. Engage with your community. You might be surprised by how much you can learn from others and how much they can learn from you. Sharing your journey makes it more enriching and less daunting. So, what's the real-life impact of mastering English pronunciation through voice recording? Well, let's dive straight into it. Imagine you're at a job interview or a business meeting. You've got the skills, the qualifications, and the drive. But if your pronunciation isn't clear, your message might get lost in translation, misunderstandings could arise, opportunities might slip through your fingers. Mastering English pronunciation through voice recording can be your secret weapon to clear, confident, and effective communication. It could be the edge that lands you that dream job or clinches that important business deal. Now let's take this a step further. How about your academic pursuits? Universities around the world often require a certain level of English proficiency. If you're aiming for that prestigious scholarship or that spot in the Ivy League, your pronunciation could be a deciding factor. A well-pronounced English speech not only proves your language proficiency, but also demonstrates your dedication and commitment to academic excellence. And what about the dream of living in a native English-speaking country? Well, my friends, this is where your pronunciation skills can truly shine. In immigration interviews, clear communication is key. Your ability to pronounce English words correctly can make the process smoother and increase your chances of securing that much coveted residency. But it's not just about jobs, academics, or immigration. It's also about everyday life. It's about ordering your favorite coffee without confusion, talking to your neighbors, making new friends, and fully immersing yourself in the community. Mastering English pronunciation through voice recording isn't just about perfecting sounds. It's about breaking down barriers, connecting with people, and opening up a world of opportunities. This is the power of pronunciation. This is the power of voice recording. So let's grab that microphone, hit the record button, and let's start this journey to pronunciation mastery. Because, my friends, mastering pronunciation can open doors you might have never imagined. So, are you ready to take your English pronunciation to the next level? Our journey today has taken us through the power of voice recording, the art of self-assessment, the value of community and collaboration, and the real-life benefits of mastering English pronunciation. Voice recording is not just about hearing your own voice. It's about understanding the nuances of the English language and pinpointing your strengths and areas for improvement. It's about harnessing the power of self-assessment, getting to know your own voice, and using it as a tool to refine your pronunciation. And let's not forget the magic of collaboration. Sharing your voice recordings with your language learning community can open doors to invaluable feedback, mutual learning, and a sense of belonging. Remember, we're all in this together, navigating the exciting world of language learning. But why does all this matter? Why go through the effort of recording your voice, analyzing your pronunciation, and seeking feedback? The answer lies in the real-life benefits that await. Mastering English pronunciation can be the key to unlocking opportunities. It can be the difference between being understood and not being understood. It can potentially lead to higher-paying jobs, getting into the university of your choice, or even gaining residency in the English-speaking country of your dreams. So, let's not underestimate the power of voice recording. It's a potent, interactive, and effective tool that puts you in the driver's seat of your language learning journey. It's time to embrace this tool, to understand its potential, and to use it to your advantage. Grab your microphone, hit record, and elevate your pronunciation skills. Your language learning journey awaits. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or in this case, with a single voice recording. Let's start this journey together and watch as your English pronunciation flourishes.